How do you know if your relationship is amazing? How do you know if your relationship could last a lifetime? And how do you know you found the one? Well, if your man does these 7 things, there's a good chance that you've met the one. So don't go anywhere because we're starting in 4 seconds. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Antonio Borello. Welcome to another video. This channel is all about helping you build great relationships so you can grow happy with the people you love. So, if you're interested in making your love life the best part of your life, start now by clicking the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you aren't missing anything. Okay, I want to start this video with a true or false question, and that is, when you're with the person you're supposed to spend your life with, you will know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Is that true or false? I'm going to say that the statement is true, but only when you add a second part to it. So instead, it goes like this. When you're with the person you're supposed to spend your life with, you will know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. You might know it immediately, you might know it after some time, or you might know it when it's too late. Yeah, unfortunately, some people realize when it's too late and they've lost that person. Obviously, we don't want that to happen to you. So if your boyfriend does these 7 things, he just might be your lifelong love. Number 1, he shares your values and goals. It would be hard to take the next step in a relationship if both partners didn't have similar visions of what their futures look like, as well as the commitment to achieving those goals together. Sharing values and goals means that you and your partner are on the same page. You both know what you want, and you know what your common goals are, and what you wish to accomplish in life. Both of you are firmly committed to achieving these goals. And if you feel empowered to work towards your goals and tackle life's challenges with him, then chances are you found something good. And it's okay to have different interests or different hobbies or different tastes in music, but similarity in key life values such as views on money, the importance of religion, or how you raise your children is what keeps people together over the long term. Number 2, he inspires the best in you. In other words, you feel like your best self while you're in the relationship. A healthy relationship isn't just about how you relate to each other. It's about how the relationship affects you as an individual. A healthy relationship means that you feel like your best self. It never requires giving up your sense of independence and self-worth. Instead, being with that person inspires you to be better, and you do the same for your partner. When you make each other better, that's a sure sign that you're in the right relationship. That could also mean they spark passion in you and inspire you to reach for the stars and create from your heart. This person will not suppress or distract you from your inner desires. No, they will be a catalyst to help you propel into the life you've always dreamed of. In this relationship, you and your partner have the potential to become the best versions of yourself, because they know the importance of seeing you live your life to the fullest and will take the positive steps necessary to help you see your passion come to life. Number 3, he trusts you. I want to talk about the 2 types of relationship trust. The first is having to do with loyalty to you and to the relationship. And obviously jealousy and lack of trust are big warning signs and should be noted as they can be quite unhealthy. So if he trusts you, then he respects the fact that you have a life outside of the relationship and he doesn't try to interfere with that. He is okay with you maintaining your friendships. But if he checks your phone often or accuses you of things, he clearly has issues in trusting you and respecting your space. So if he trusts that you are loyal to him and isn't unusually jealous, that's a good positive sign. The other type of trust, you trust one another with your feelings and your heart. See, trust is built through a series of actions that show another person that you can be trusted. For example, you call when you say you're going to. You listen and empathize with your partner. You support and encourage your partner through a difficult time. And through this mutual trust in one another, you feel safe in the relationship physically and emotionally. Trusting someone with your heart and your feelings means that you can be vulnerable without fear of any negative consequences. And this is huge, because when you are not afraid of being vulnerable in conversation, there's a willingness to really open up your hearts and share what you're really thinking, even if it puts you at risk for ridicule and being criticized. That's trust, that's emotional intimacy, and that's the foundation of an amazing relationship. Number 4, he argues with you productively. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but how you handle those disagreements can predict whether or not you'll be together in the long run. How both of you behave now when you have a disagreement also says a lot about how you will or won't resolve problems in the future. And I'm not saying that fighting or arguing a lot is a good thing, but disagreeing and arguing is a sign that you both have your own opinions and are strong enough to stick to them. And this is a good thing. I often talk to people who are in new relationships, maybe 3 months or 4 months or 5 months along, and they tell me how wonderful everything is, that they are together nearly every day and they've never had a disagreement or an argument. And that is something that I become concerned about. Let me explain. See, people begin their relationships with the best of intentions. They want to be the best girlfriend or boyfriend possible because they really want the other person and they want to be wanted. So they make themselves into the woman or man they think will be most impressive to their new partner and win their heart. So essentially, they are acting. They're acting on their best behavior because they really want the relationship to work out. They want the other person to want them. And they justify their behavior by insisting that they are being unselfish and honorable. But in reality, they are rationalizing their behavior because they are not secure enough to really be themselves. And people overestimate their ability to maintain this facade. Within 6 or 9 months, they begin to tire of being perfect and enjoying what their partner had come to expect because engaging in this kind of behavior is incredibly stressful. It eventually causes feelings of resentment and depression or anger towards the partner and towards oneself. So yeah, if you've been dating a person for 3 or 4 months and have never disagreed or argued, ask yourself why. Is one of you not really being honest with yourself? Are you going along with everything your partner wants, like watching football every night or going fishing and hunting every weekend despite the fact that you truly have no interest? If there are no arguments at all, it could be a sign that somebody is hiding something, hiding their feelings or just not being honest about what they really think. They may feel like they're keeping the peace, but none of this is a positive in the long run. Number 5, he makes the relationship a top priority. He is consistently showing you that he is committed to putting the relationship as a high priority. And I don't mean just empty promises. He not only lets you know that you are a priority, he demonstrates it in his daily and even hourly commitment to keeping the relationship healthy and thriving. That means investing in a daily effort to stay tuned in to each other. Healthy couples find ways to check in with each other during the day. The effort to stay tuned in accomplishes several things. It allows you to know what's going on with your partner. It gives you an opportunity to offer support to one another. And also knowing that you have each other's back feels good. He also demonstrates his commitment to the relationship by consulting with you before making big decisions. So decision making becomes cooperative rather than individual because you are now a joined unit. Couples that are loving and respectful of one another begin to consider not only what is best for themselves, but also what the potential impact is on their partner. As a team, you make choices together, especially big decisions, and he recognizes the importance of being willing to make concessions to achieve the common good. The best relationships are those between people who are willing to sacrifice some for each other. This way, no one will feel that they're being taken advantage of or being ignored. Number 6, your friends and family approve. This one might not seem so obvious, but it's most definitely true. Your cherished friends and family's approval of your significant other does matter. Having high levels of social support from your nearest and dearest are crucial to a happy relationship. That's because friends and family often have a much more objective view of your partner than you do, and their support can be invaluable. Couples who have parents and in-laws and friends who support them as a couple are much more likely to succeed in the long term. Acceptance of each other's social circles is also very important in relationships. If the person you're dating is completely cool with your friends, both guys and girls, doesn't mind hanging out with them if you ask him to, talks about them in a positive way, it means he knows and respects your social life and is completely comfortable with it. Number 7, he respects you deeply. Respect means recognizing our own worth and the worth of others. When we respect our partner, we are able to rise above pettiness, jealousy, and cruelty. When we respect ourselves, we're able to transcend insecurity and defensiveness and fear. And respecting both ourselves and our partners enables us to build strong, lasting, and mutually supportive relationships. Mutual respect is crucial for a healthy relationship. Without that respect, there's simply no way to create and build a secure foundation so that you can enjoy all of the benefits of a deep and strong relationship. But when you respect your partner and he or she respects you, the relationship has a strong chance at thriving and all the aspects of your connection blossom. The communication improves, the commitment deepens, the trust multiplies, and the satisfaction level goes through the roof. And that all begins with mutual respect that emerges because you like each other and because you appreciate the way you live your individual lives. By the way, is your relationship amazing? A relationship like you've never experienced before? If so, I'd love to hear about it. Take a moment and share your story in the comment section below. I promise to respond to all of you. Oh, and what if all of these things exist in your relationship, but it's still early and he hasn't told you that he loves you? Well, watch this video to learn the signs that he loves you but hasn't told you yet. I'll see you in that video.